Check it. Don't nobody wanna. Nobody. You. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Swoop your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Swoop your.
Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Ready to go now. Now it's the second baseman. Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Late swing fouled off. Way inside.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ha! 2-2.
And he deals.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
Luis Ariz stands in. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Safe at second, and that was not close. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That's to third. Bregman handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Royce Lewis, the next up for the Marlins. And that is out of play. Man at second. Up the middle. Pena slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swanson digs in. That's hard hit on the line. Perkins makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Houston, and on the mound now, Edward Cabrera.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Out to short. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
And they get Altuve for the out. And next to hit for Houston, Blake Perkins. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two away. Now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
Bregman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And misses inside. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that is that. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sanchez back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a quick out, number one. And now here's the Marlins DH, Otto Lopez. Outside with a breaking ball. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's down and away.
Full count.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just Change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Reaching down, makes the catch. And now Alejandro Kirk. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one to first, and foul ball. Popped up. Swanson makes the grab, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out here in the inning. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Thomas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a slider misses down and away. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive. And it stays fair. Throws to second. The tag out. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. That one missed. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. And they'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. Edwards. The throw to first. Out. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short. Swanson. Zips it across. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So 2 down now. And here is Blake Perkins. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Third baseman number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss there.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2.
1-2.
Runner. There goes the runner. Out to short. Tosses across to first, and that is that. Back here at Dyken Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. And that one popped in the air, left field. Perkins on the move towards foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Royce Lewis.
The batter,
grounded out his first time.
Lewis.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Dansby Swanson. Slider right there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is back here in Houston, and here is Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ground ball right side, Arise. Steps on first for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson will hit next. Out towards left center. Chisholm sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Sanchez back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now the DH spot, Otto Lopez. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And it is 2-1. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Up next for the Marlins.
1 out,
The catcher,
runner at
Alejandro
second. Kirk now at the plate.
Kirk.
Strike 1. 1 out, and a runner at second. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the ground to third. Bregman to first.
That's an out.
Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line to left. And it gets down for a base hit. Lopez around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Rojas can't hold up, and that's a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Jeremy Pena. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Nice grab. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to
double steal. Pitch is low.
1 ball.
Throw to third, and he's out.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. And that one is inside. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for two. But one run is in to score. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Line drive and lines out to third.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Arise in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Marlins.
And at the plate for Miami, Royce Lewis. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 23, Brad Ashcraft.
And a foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And he dodges that fastball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Ground ball left side. Bregman to first. And Swanson is set down. And we're back. There we go, bottom 6. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Garrett Whitlock.
number 22.
They know that he can get
Garrett
a right-hander out,
Whitlock.
but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
He was late there, strike one.
No balls, one strike.
That one ripped, but foul. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tucker at the plate now. That's ball one. That one fouled off. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the catch for the out. And stepping in for the Astros, Alec Burleson. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. So a man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Coming home. Gets off a throw, and he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. Back here at Dyken Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the left field. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Number 50. Sam Moe.
And a big swing and a miss. Moe, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw there. No. Safe. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's out.
Got the out. And the runner stays where he is. Here's Lane Thomas.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And first offering is fouled off. That one almost got him. Rip to third. Sends it to first.
He's out.
That ends the frame. Set for the last half of the seventh. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. Inside, just missed. That to right. Thomas makes the grab on the run. Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. Base knock, center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
First and second, 1 out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Swings through that.
No balls. 1 strike.
Whitlock checks the runner. Diaz back in on a dive. Another throw to second. And he's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Here's your 1. On the ground left side. 6. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first. Safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. So up next, Alex Bregman.
Number 2.
0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Bregman.
This one in the air. Edwards. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Mole back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There's the strike. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. There's a swing and a drive. Fitzgerald hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. This one in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, just misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas under it. And there's one down. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. On a line out towards center. Rojas racing over to make the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Pena at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. In the air, right side. Thomas pulls it in on the run. Back here in Houston. Down the third baseman. Royce
Now
Lewis.
pitching for the Astros, number 76, Spencer Davis.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Way out front for strike 2. Lewis leads off first with 1 away. That one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. So now a pinch hitter, Tristan Casas. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball.